and welcome to another episode of the PhazeCast. My name is Eric. That's Joe. We're here today to talk to you about several things. Let me tell you what we got on the list today, Joe. We got video games. We got Gypsy Rose, and we got Joe Coy's monologue at the Golden Globes is what I want to talk to you about.
What's Gypsy Rose? Also,
we'll get to that. First, I want to tell you something, Joe. Let me tell you something.
Sure.
First off,
talk to me.
One thing about video games, I'm giving God of War Ragnarok a second go because I downloaded the PS5 version.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So good.
It's pretty fucking good.
I fucking love that game.
You played the DLC recently, right?
Hell yeah, I did.
It was good?
It was so good.
I mean, story-wise, I'm not following God of War all that much, but it seems like it's going somewhere new. That's neat. And combat-wise...
God of War?
Oh, dude, okay. I 100%ed that game. I fucking played the shit out of that one.
Yeah. So all you know about Ragnarok is that Kratos was like, we're good. We're in a good place with my son. Oh, my son's been lying to me, and he's been doing shit behind my back that could get us in trouble. Cool.
And he's a bear.
Cool. Yes. Low-key.
You know, the thing is with Ragnarok, and I think why it didn't catch my attention right away the first time, is I played it fairly close to when I played the first God of War, not the first, but like the PS4 God of War.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty similar. I mean, obviously it's going to be similar. But it just felt like too much of the same thing. And also, dude, let me tell you, I'm a big fan of the God of War series. I played all the main games, played some of the side games. And there's something about the first three that I really miss deeply. Like
button mashing and killing a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they do a good job paying homage to that, I think, in the combat of these new ones. But I just miss it a little, man. I miss it a little bit.
It's still a fun game. You can always go back and replay them. That's the great thing about video games. They still exist.
I'm thinking I might pick up the remaster of God of War 3 sometime too, because
there you go. I still love the difference of character from young Kratos to current Kratos.
Oh yeah.
Very good change. And Valhalla does a lot of like soul searching for Kratos and him dealing with all the past repercussions. It does in fact include a return of a mention of a character.
A return of a mention. Okay. Well.
Mm-hmm. What character is constantly mentioned in every God of War, Mr. I love God of War so much?
Dude, I don't fucking pay attention to the plot. Are you kidding?
It's barely plot related.
I just like the birds with the titties in the original ones. It's great. It's fucking awesome.
He won't understand the power of the boat captain when we get to it either.
Nope,
all right,
don't know what you're talking about.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy says he wishes for a time and he just wants to look at fucking bird tits. Get the fuck out of here.
There's something about like the AAA pacing of games recently that just hasn't been appealing to me all that much. I miss when God of War was a thing where you didn't stop unless it was to get in a hot tub with some ladies. That was awesome. It was a different game and I liked it that way. And now I play Spider-Man 2 and they're like, man, don't you want to walk through this science fair as Miles Morales? I'm like, no, not really. Not really, I don't.
Play a shitty action game then. You should play. There's a game that's been catching my eye. I think it's called like Metal Hell Takers. But it's a game where you go around doing a level killing just a bunch of demons and shit to music. And the current DLC has like Misery Business and shit like that on there.
That sounds really cool.
Dope as shit. Yeah, I'm really interested in playing this game.
What's it called?
Fucking hold on.
Metal Hell something?
I think it's Metal Hellsinger or something like that.
That sounds like a great idea. See, and here's the thing, because
yes,
that
it's
sounds
Metal
to me
Hellsinger. Yeah.
That sounds
it's
to me
a
like
rhythmic
a game...
first-person shooter.
Ooh.
So you have to like the guns shoot in rhythm of everything. It looks really fucking good. It looks really fucking good.
What I miss the most from the AAA games, and I think what that sounds like to me is
a 10 out of 10 on Steam.
It's a game that sounds like it knows what it does well and then just sticks to that. And I think that's what I am sort of, because I feel like I played Spider-Man 2, got 100%ed that recently. Fucking loved that game.
Yeah,
but
it's a
the
great
thing
game.
is that There's a moment where you're like playing a rhythm game in Mysterio's fucking little thing, and you have to like do these little puzzles. And I'm like, I just miss when like a game would like do one thing well instead of trying to like be everything.
There
all the
are
time.
games that do one thing well, but
Absolutely.
there are also plenty of games
Absolutely.
that try and do weird little shits like that, and that's some of the best moments in video games, in my opinion.
Yeah, sometimes.
You need to play Wonder, by the way. You would love Wonder so much.
Super Mario Wonder?
Yeah.
I've been playing it. That was the next thing that I was going to tell you, is that I've gotten into like the second world of Super Mario Wonder now, and everything that we did that PowerPoint, remember? Where I was like, look, he's assaulting these poor people in this world, and he's tripping balls. Everything that I thought about that game, 100% true. You are a menace in that game.
You're a menace.
You're a fucking menace. All of the enemies are sleeping or singing or having a good time, and Mario comes in.
They attack you too.
High off his ass on mushrooms, and he just kills everybody. It's awesome.
I really like how difficult some of the worlds are too. Like the bonus worlds. I like that. Did you unlock the secret bonus world up north in the first world?
Yeah.
Fucking so good.
Which one was it? Because I remember there were a couple that were already kind of difficult.
Well, there was the rushing bull one, so you have to ride bulls. But then there was a secret way to the right if you had the elephant power up. And you break through it to go through that to get a second bonus star, and that unlocks more levels up until you go into the clouds.
Oh, I did get like one level north of there, but I don't think it was that whole thing.
Maybe you're a bad gamer.
But I do remember the
Maybe get good scrub.
What are you talking about, dude? I'm so good at Mario.
Good scrub.
I'm so good at Mario, dude.
Are you though?
I'm decent at Mario. I'm not that great at Mario.
Are you though?
What is that face?
Sorry.
What the fuck is that face? You know, another game that's coming out, that has come out now this week, that I'm interested in checking out, that seems to be on the track of doing one thing and doing it well a little bit, is the new Prince of Persia game.
I have heard nothing. I'm not a big fan of the Prince of Persia series, if I'm being honest.
What?
Yeah, it's okay. It's pretty mid.
Did you play Sands of Time back in the day?
Pretty mid, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it was a cool mechanic, don't get me wrong, but
I'll tell you,
the controls were kind of janky, and the combat was kind of meh.
Not for the time, man.
For the time, yeah. Yeah, hold on. Prince of Persia Sands of Time, when did that come out?
2003, I think. 2002, maybe. But I
Sands
thought
of Time. Let me see here. Came out on.
I thought that game was pretty smooth, man.
2003, yeah. It came out in 2003.
I thought the controls in that were great. I thought the combat in the second and third were good, too. I think definitely I'm not as big of a fan of how gritty and stupid it got eventually, but
here are other games that came out in 2003 that occupied my time. Shall I?
Okay.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Fucking, come on. Come the fuck on. Jack 2.
You know, I never got into Jack and Daxter.
Jack Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh,
a surprisingly amazing game. A surprisingly amazing game.
I wish I had that game.
Silent Hill 3.
Never played it. Never played Silent Hill. I was too scared as a kid when it came out.
Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, which I spent years playing on the online multiplayer.
Never played it.
Really, it's really good. Warcraft 3: The Frozen Throne.
Dude, okay. I was just thinking, I saw
there's too many better games. Devil May Cry 2, which is a terrible game, but it was a weird game I played.
Never played it, but I saw an interview recently of of a guy talking about Diablo, the original Diablo, and how Battle.net was free and it was going to have all these options on it, and it made me so wistful for old Battle.net, dude.
It shouldn't, because old Battle.net is scrolling through shit trying to find something you want to do.
Oh, dude, it was so fun. Oh my god, on Warcraft.
No, I had a good time. Dude, listen, that was a lot of time spent playing custom games, footies with the homies. And
sometimes there would be games where it was like pretty hardcore, like the amount of people that were down to participate in this stuff was amazing. Because you would go into games where it was like, you have to like pretend to be this character a little bit, and it requires you to like play along with the thing that's going on, and people would do it. It was so good.
There was the murder game. I forget what it was, but the murder game, and after a murder happened, the Barbie girl song would play. Like fucking
yes, yes.
What a time! That was like that was our shit. That was our year.
Oh, dude, yeah,
dude, Sonic.
That was so good.
So good. So good. Escape from the pyramid and having the weird mini games they made, like shit like that was so good.
Dude, what was there was a game that where in the end played like
that's a lot of games. So
sped up or something.
Yeah.
Oh, BattleNet, man, I missed that.
2003 was a crazy year for video games. Sonic Heroes came out. Fucking
Never
Mario
really
Kart Double Dash.
Heroes. Double Dash is like the best Mario Kart, dude.
Beautiful Joe.
Oh, I love Beautiful Joe.
Fuck me. Like, what a fucking time.
I played the shit out of Beautiful Joe. I still have that, too.
God damn time.
I gotta get Simpsons Hit and Run.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga came out. Like, fuck. Like, what do you even do?
When Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga came out, I had the Game Boy player for the GameCube, so you could plug it into the bottom. And my friend and I played that like it was a 2-player game. Like, I would press A and he would press B, and we'd like trade off on who would walk around the town.
Fucking A.
Best time of my life, dude.
Wind Waker and the Zelda Collector's Edition came out that year.
Wind Waker.
Fucking A. Vice City.
Never played Vice City.
You never played Vice City? Classic game. Classic
but
game.
Wind Waker's one of the best Zeldas.
Soul Calibur 2, my guy.
That had Link in it.
Oh my god, that had 3 different versions of the game with different characters in it. It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, 2003. Now that was a year for gaming. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was
is it that the games were great, or is it that we had no responsibilities because we were kids?
Also, the games were great for the time.
Yeah, you're
Don't
right.
get me wrong.
No, the games are great. The games are still great. Everybody loves those games.
Oh my god. Tony Hawk's Underground, the first one came out. Dude,
Underground's
I loved Underground. You didn't like Underground?
No, I mean, I liked Underground.
Started from the bottom, then you rose up, and then your friend betrayed you by taking your tapes. I remember that storyline.
my favorite Tony Hawk games are 3. Obviously, 1 and 2, with a little edge to the first one, just because it's classic. I like Project 8
Here I am.
Getting older all the time.
Feeling younger in my mind.
Did you ever play Project 8? That was like a 360 era one. It was pretty good. I like that one. Underground's okay.
The Underground was build your character and have a story, which is why I liked it. But like, honestly, and also you could build your moveset, which is dope as shit. I like games like that.
Yeah.
But no, dude, like, I don't know. I didn't play anything past 3, if I'm being honest with you.
Did you play
I played Underground 2, actually.
Did you play the remake of 1 and 2 that came out recently?
No.
Oh, dude, it was so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was another game.
It's just the same game, but with better graphics.
100%. Yeah, no. Well, listen, yes. Yeah, but it's
is the
it's
engine
like a ground
better?
up. Yeah, it's a ground up remake for sure. And
hey, that's fine. Ground up remakes I can get behind. One of the games my buddy who works on, Smite, they just announced Smite 2, which is literally, it's gonna be Smite, except they're doing it in the new Unreal Engine, and it already looks pretty fucking good. Yeah,
interesting.
They just have to work out well, Smite's an old game.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff, because it's still active online and everything, they're just gonna like build Smite 2 and release it. I think it'll be a good move there because it's a different engine, a different ground up thing. Yeah. Whereas when Overwatch 2 came out,
yeah, what was that?
That was just a fucking money grab for no reason. And where's my single player campaign, you fucks?
That's one of the most egregious examples of a money grab of all of video game history. It's really bad.
Yeah, I loved Overwatch. I did.
I didn't get into Overwatch. If I did, I would have no time. I know that if I got into Overwatch, that would be the end of my life. Because I would just play Overwatch. Like I did with Halo, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Well, I am excited for this year of video games. Hopefully, we'll be able to play one of my favorite shitty franchises very shortly soon.
What?
Have you ever heard of EDF, Earth Defense Force?
Oh, yes. I've played Earth Defense Force, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The new one.
Where you, like,
is
kill the
finally
giant ants?
Yeah, the new one's
Yeah.
finally coming out in America. I'm
I
so
would play
excited.
that. I like that game.
I love that game. I love
it's
that
not
game.
that shitty.
It's not good.
No, it's not good. It's like,
but
it's
it
like
is
Lost
exactly.
Planet.
It's a game that knows what it is, right?
Yeah.
And like leans into it by like they intentionally tell their voice actors, "Hey, be shitty. It's okay."
Yeah. That's a good game. What else we got on the agenda today? We got you haven't heard anything about Gypsy Rose?
What the fuck is Gypsy Rose?
You haven't heard? Okay, so Gypsy Rose. Let's get into this for a moment. Gypsy Rose is a girl. She was a girl at the time. Her mom had Munchausen by proxy, where she was like obsessed with the idea that her daughter was sick. She convinced her that she was sick. She like lied about her age, I think. She just made her life hell. At a certain point when she was older, she started realizing that she like wasn't actually sick. She got online, she met this guy, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to maybe kill my mom?" And this guy was like, "Hell yeah, I'll kill your mom. Let's fucking do this." And so he did. He killed her mom. They conspired to kill her mom. The guy got life because really, I mean, it should probably take more convincing than that to do that. Fair, you know, he should probably be in jail because he just met a girl and was like, yeah, I'll fucking kill your mom. And then she got, I think, like just several years. So she's out now, and she's playing the circuit. She's running the circuit of news, you know, interviews and stuff. And she's a social media person now, and she's got a husband who's on social media too. And it's interesting because I feel like people are already turning on her. It's one of the fastest turnarounds that I've seen.
Why?
You know, everything on the internet, they're like, "Oh yeah, what a fucking, this is so great," and then everybody's like, "Never mind, it sucks."
Yeah, it's the internet. So why are they turning on her?
Well, because she's a traumatized person who has had no experience in life other than her mom abusing her, and she's not, I don't know, girl boss in the way that they want her to or something. I feel like she's a mess, and her social media posts are erratic and strange, and you know, people are not thrilled with that. I think there was something specifically that she posted where I don't even remember what it was that people were mad about. I don't think that I could really wrap my head around what it was specifically that they were upset about. But basically, people are being like, "Oh yeah, she shouldn't have said this. She shouldn't have done that." It's like, she killed her mom, dude. Like, what are you expecting from this woman? Like, she's traumatized beyond belief, and everybody is wanting her to be like the next fucking social media girl boss, and it's just kind of crazy. But I'll tell you what my favorite thing about her social media presence is that her husband was getting berated online. And her response, she responded like on a Facebook thing, and she was like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about them, baby. You know I love you." She said they're just jealous because the D is fire. And I thought that was pretty great. I can't believe you haven't heard about this.
No, I'm looking up. There was a movie. There's been some documentaries.
There's a series.
There's a series?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Joey King played her in a series. That was like
Gypsy's Revenge. Yeah.
What?
On season 1 on Prime Video.
Yeah, and it was a whole thing. It was pretty crazy. But it's sort of just a strange, I feel like it's the quickest that I've seen people turn around. My TikTok went from everybody being like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy that she got the justice that she needs to be free and have done her time and all this stuff," and now everybody's like, "Fuck that lady." I don't know, man. I feel like people should probably just leave her alone.
Listen, we're in the age of the internet, buddy. They do what they want to do. That's it.
Yeah, and I think there's like sort of a murmur amongst the people that her husband is sort of like using her for social media clout and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, but, you know what?
Like, I mean, who knows? Like, who is her husband? The dude that murdered the mom? Is that the husband?
No, this is a guy who sent her fan mail in jail, who is now married to her, right? That sounds like love at first sight, right?
Listen, buddy. I don't pretend to know anything about any of that. Let me tell you, love is a hard game, and I don't like to play it too often. To get off track, I am working on myself lately, and I am off the dating scene again until further notice.
Nice. That's probably for the best. Why did you turn into Foghorn Leghorn when you started talking about love?
Boy, I tell you what.
I'm just a city boy. I'm just a simple city boy.
I'm just a city boy, loft in the mountains here. All these girls want to hike and have dogs.
My dog won't shut the fuck up. What does she want? Hold on. You sing that song for a second.
I don't want to. Don't leave me alone with the people. Hi, everybody. He's left me alone with you. It's just you and me. How's your day going? Well, that's good. I'm glad you're here spending some of your time with us. No, I don't think any government really does stand a chance, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, seriously. No, the thing is like the
guests.
There's a limit on how long you can run a whole fucking empire, really. Mm-hmm. And we're reaching that limit.
One of my favorite quotes from one of my new favorite movies, Eric.
What?
Trolls 3.
Oh, god damn it. Was that Trolls 3?
Trolls 3 was, in fact, a little kid goes up to their troll father. He's like, Daddy, I don't see how any government can stand a chance. And he's like, you're not wrong, sweetie. And they just... Yeah.
I saw a Letterboxd review from somebody who I respect the opinion of, where they were like, listen, Trolls is not great, but every Trolls movie since the first one is better than the last, and by the 65th movie it will be the greatest movie of all time. And I thought,
listen,
okay.
By the 65th movie.
Yeah.
Eric,
I don't know, man.
I don't know if anybody respects your opinion. That's what we should do next.
I think that occasionally people like my opinions.
Like?
I don't know. I like movies. I like games. Well, here's an opinion that I have.
You don't, though. You hate them vehemently.
Here's an opinion that I have.
Okay, what's the opinion?
Donkey Kong Country 2 is a really fun game. Do you not like that, Joe? You got something to say about that?
It's like not even an opinion. That was just like the safest thing you could ever say.
I think Donkey Kong Country 2 is a really fun game. You like that one?
It's a fun game.
I'm not going to hit you with the hard hitters. It's all
you
the
hit
time.
Me with the hard hitters constantly.
I know, because it's more interesting. But sometimes I just like to play Donkey Kong Country 2. That's also an opinion I have.
I'd play 1 over 2. I think I'd play 1 over 2.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I agree, but I understand. I think both of them are great. I do appreciate.
There's no Donkey Kong in 2.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I do appreciate 3. How Donkey Kong the first one is. Level design in 2 is also very good. 3 is a mess.
Listen, I don't want to climb while the boat's sinking. I hate that part.
Oh,
that's
all.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah. No, it's fun.
Don't make me race lava, but it's water.
What I don't want is whatever happens in 3. I've never really gotten into 3. I started playing that and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's like we keep losing we keep losing the main character as we go through the Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country 1 is Donkey and Diddy. Well, Donkey leaves and now Diddy is here, and there's which one is that? What's the girl with the
Tiny Trixie?
That's not Tiny. It's Trixie. Trixie Kong, because Tiny is only in Country 4.
Tiny's different.
And she has twin tails, not a single pig tail.
Tiny's in 64, yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end of 3, we lose Diddy, and we have Trixie and
that chunky guy.
Big, muscly, chunky guy. Is he a baby?
What's that guy's name?
Is he a baby? Is that the baby one?
Yeah, he's like just sort of a chunker, is what I remember. What's that guy's name?
I think it's Baby Kong. Is that a baby? No, it's it's Dixie Kong and her cousin Kitty Kong.
It's not Trixie. I don't know why I was saying Trixie.
I don't know. It's Dixie and Kitty.
Kitty
Kong.
Yeah, the chunky one. I know, is Dixie the chunky one in this one?
No, Dixie is the girl, and Kitty is the fucking big baby.
What the fuck? Yeah, okay. I don't like that game. Finally today,
He's the younger brother canonically of Chunky Kong.
Okay, that makes sense.
That
because
like they
chunky.
look, yeah,
they look similar. That's what I was thinking. Is it's like little Chunky Kong. That makes perfect sense. Moving away from Donkey Kong Country for a moment here, Joe.
Okay.
And we'll get back to my bad opinions, but I think this is an opinion that maybe you can agree with. Did you see Joe Coy's monologue at the Golden Globes? This is now old news, but did you see it? Did you watch it?
Joe Coy did so much for the Filipino people, and he destroyed it in one night. Let me tell you. Let me talk to you.
It was bad.
That laugh track could not hide the fact that no one in that room was fucking laughing. Let me tell you.
Dude.
Holy shit.
Dude.
He freaked out. Dude, he freaked out about it. He tried to blame everybody. He's like, look, and they gave me a week to do this. I didn't have any writers. I'm like, you didn't think to question about any of the things you said and how none of that shit was landing? We still got the Robert De Niro thing, but that was legally obligated. That's legally obligated by everybody.
I liked also there was another joke that he made about Barry Keoghan. He was like, oh, where's Barry Keoghan sitting? And then he was like, where's your penis sitting? And then he was like, wait, it was on Bradley Cooper's face in Maestro. I was like, damn, that was pretty good. But the rest of it was garbage. And I think that the worst part, aside from it being
is it supposed to be bomb, like, is it supposed to, like, I don't watch the Oscars. Was it the Oscars? Or the Emmys?
No, it was the Golden Globes.
The Golden Globes. Whatever fucking bullshit, stupid reward that people have to campaign for and just backdeal. Anyway, I don't watch these things. And I feel like, though, you don't... Is it supposed to be such lowbrow humor? I guess...
Well, in the case of the Golden Globes, I think what happened is that Ricky Gervais hosted a couple of years in the early 2010s, and he roasted the fuck out of everybody. And he did a better job, A, because he's more in the industry and like knows these people, so it's a little less awkward for him to just come in and make those jokes. And B, it was just funnier. He just did a better job. It was better delivery.
But Cat Williams came out recently and fucking roasted everybody. Fucking.
Yeah.
He pulled out his goddamn comedy gun and was like, hey, here are the people who aren't funny and here are their reasons why. I've got receipts.
I like that he attacked Kevin Hart. But yeah, so in the case of the Golden Globes, I think that maybe Joe Coy felt like he needed to live up to that, which he didn't. But I think really, the worst part of that was that he blamed the writers and stuff. Because you can bomb as a comedian, and it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, you bombed, it's fine. But
I mean, also just like don't say the shitty joke. Like, you know that's bad. I don't know if he knew it was bad taste, but it definitely felt like a yo, dude.
It doesn't seem like it's bad taste for his, because I've seen a little bit of his stand-up, and he's not generally funny, so yeah. I don't know if he would know. But yeah, the worst of the jokes is the one where he was like, oh yeah, Oppenheimer was based on a 721-page Pulitzer Prize-winning book, and Barbie was based on a doll with big boobies, which was like, there's not even a punchline there.
That's, well, the punchline is big boobies. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
that's where we're at, dude. Seeing Ryan Gosling, like,
oh, he hated that,
dude. Even Robert Downey Jr. was like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
like everybody. Ugh.
And then he kind of like fanboyed over Meryl Streep. It was incredibly awkward. Just bad. Just not good. Listen,
weird night. Get it over with. Just shut up and just start. I don't know, man.
My thing too is that he was like, "Oh, I only had 10 days to prepare." 10 days to prepare jokes is a long fucking time, dude.
Is it though?
All right, listen, Joe. Come up with a better joke right now. Come on, I bet you can do it. All right, I'm gonna give you a setup. I'm gonna give you a setup.
Set me up, okay?
I'm gonna say somebody's in the building today, and then you gotta make a joke. Okay. Bradley Cooper's here tonight.
It's got to be relevant too, right?
Bradley Cooper's here tonight. Bradley Cooper, more like Bradley Raccoon. Am I right? I thought he was a raccoon, but he's here as a man. Isn't that weird? Where's your trash can, Bradley? Listen, I'm not saying on the spot, but 10 days is a long time to write jokes.
I guess. 10
days is a long time to write jokes.
I guess.
There were people who were like legitimate comedians on like TikTok who were like, hey, so I took 10 minutes to write jokes and let me know if these are better, and they were.
But like, here's the thing: they had a like. Never mind. It's in the moment, like I get it, but also like, he did a bad. He did 100% a bad. It was dumb. He at the end of the day, he did choose to say the fucking things, which maybe don't do that shit, dog. Maybe don't do that shit.
That's the thing is, like, it's on him. Like, if he wants to blame the writers, he should have blamed the writers 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Should have been like, I don't like that joke. I'm not going to say that one.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. Not a...
Joe Coy did that movie about being Filipino this past year, I suppose.
It's okay.
What's that about? How does that, as a Filipino man, Joe, how does that hit you?
Yeah.
Do you want that? Do you want Joe Coy out there doing that?
No, I don't want Joe Coy to do it. Joe Coy needs to pull it back now. Especially because, like, the equivalent of people understanding my culture at this point is Bix Bapo Rub, which, don't get me wrong, that's cultural. That happens. But, like, that's the only thing I hear now. That and adobo.
Is that his joke? Does he do like a vapor rub?
The Vicks Vapor Rub? Yeah, you put it on your chest, you put it on your feet, you put it on your... I'm like, yeah, that's fucking Filipino. That's your grandma. One grandma did that. We all know that grandma. And yeah, he kind of just...
But then you're, I guess, right. It does end up sort of being reductive that that's the one guy who gets to make like a joke about Filipinos.
It was...
Now that's what everybody knows.
Hilarious at the time, and I love it. After several years of people saying, "Oh, Bix Vapor Rub" to me, which is fine, Honestly, it's funny, but like, what else do you know about the Filipino culture or Philippines in general? It's okay, cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, that's not a great representative, really. So.
No, he listened. That got us in, and now we're getting everywhere. Listen, we're in Spider-Man, so
that's better. That's better, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was a good.
Mary Jane threw the puto at Spider-Man, so we laughed. It was great times.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's way better than Joe Coy. What's
Man,
next
that was
for Filipinos, Joe?
That was honestly just disappointing. I don't know. A Netflix series would be great.
I feel like Joe Coy has like 8 Netflix specials, but maybe like some other Filipino person might like have a thing that would be cool.
We don't have any superheroes, so there's the Disney market. A lot of our legends are really dark.
That's cool.
I don't know if you could make a Disney show out of it.
Dude, Disney loves dark legends.
Did you know our vampires, they remove the upper half of their bodies from the lower half to fly around?
Like Buggy?
No, except they just rip off there and they just chase you while flying and trying to eat you.
That's cool as fuck, dude. I would watch that movie.
Yeah, you had to use, I think the thing to get rid of is like salt the lower half and burn it and then. But yeah. Yeah.
And then you fuck the hole in the middle? The midriff hole? That's a callback. That's a callback that's not going to make any sense to anybody who watches this because it's going to happen before the other joke that I
made. We've been running long today.
I feel like it's because we've had things to say, which is nice.
Yes.
So,
it's been a very comedy... Fuck Joe Coy, man. Why'd you fucking do that shit, buddy?
All right. Here, we're going to sign off. I'm going to give you another... let's see... Halle Berry is here tonight, Joe.
Halle Berry.
More like
I have nothing relevant.
More
like you say, she's here. Halle Berry's here tonight.
That's
cool.
what Joe Coy was doing.
I know. That's not good, though.
I know. Yeah, right. That's sort of
the
thing.
That's the point.
That's sort of the thing. Halle
you do it based off a topic, like...
Wait, Halle Berry is here tonight, and that movie Blackberry came out.
No.
Hold on,
wow.
there's something.
Wow. Okay. You need to fucking stop. You need to stop. Hey, everybody. Thank you for spending some of your time with us.
That was a good movie.
Goodbye, everybody.
I'm sorry.